Okay, we are here. I don't get a lot of opportunities to do some live streaming. I can get pretty busy, but honestly, for this dumpster fire, yeah, we need to talk a little bit more about the Mandalorian and Grogu movie. Eventually, I'm going to be doing spoiler talks and my spoiler shenanigans that we're going to be able to do on here for a little bit of Star Wars action. And I'm going to jump into some of yeah, we got some problems with the Odyssey that we're going to be talking about. And apparently, this is going to why the fuck are you up here? Elon Musk and his troll army's attacks aren't just silly but wildly inaccurate. We're going to get into that. Okay. So for right now, yeah, the Mandalorian and Grogu movie, it's like it's just shit. You do not under any circumstance need to waste your time, your money, your resources, or anything at all to go see this movie. It's just not worth it. It's not gonna be. I can give Disney credit where credit's due. I have to be honest about that. There's no key jangling. There's just none of that crap that's going to be in this movie. No Luke Skywalker, none of that. None of it. There's none. There's none. That's what Disney wanted to do, and all right, fine. Fuck it. Let them do their thing, as I always say. So, that being said, Mandalorian and the Yapping Beanie Baby movie, it's filler. It's a filler movie of filler episodes from Mandalorian season 4. Why Disney thought that after 7 years, okay, 7 years, that they wanted to come back and honestly try this kind of crap with Star Wars is one of the dumbest fucking decisions that they could have done. And that's just the way it is. They knew there's competency or not that as long as they've been gone from the big screen to come back with Star Wars, you wanted to come back with this. Does anybody remember the Ray movie that we were supposed to get? I put that in my review. If you want to go check that out, I would greatly appreciate it. They did put that under the rug. Anybody remember the Ray movie that we were supposed to get with Charbine Obey that we were going to get? Does anybody remember that? It's gone. I wouldn't have wanted to see either, but in the world of movies that we're in, okay, fine. Just starts off with a stupid fucking premise, and that's what they wanted to do. All right, fine. Yeah, I would say the first 20 minutes of the movie, a little John Wick action. It looked a little badass. They were having some fun. They were having some moments there. All right. Not the worst thing in the world. Trust me, I've seen a lot fucking worse. All right, fine. But Mando is gonna be with Baby Yoda. Why there's walkers and AT-ATs on the side of a mountain, I have no fucking clue. Mando's got to get there, and lo and behold, there are detonators that have to go off. And for some fucking reason, all right, for some reason, he has to get his target, take the target out, and then seal off the detonators. Blow them up, whatever. Does Baby Yoda not fucking remember how to use the Force at all? Does he not remember that at all? Clearly, he did. Sigourney Weaver checks in with this movie because he has to go back and talk to Sigourney Weaver, and she was only in this movie to get a paycheck. That is all. You cannot convince me of anything otherwise. And she did not give a flying fuck about this movie. Not once, not once. Sigourney Weaver did not care at all. And you know what? That's just fine because it was probably a very nice paycheck for her. I remember when seeing Sigourney Weaver in a movie actually meant something. Alien, nope, nothing, nothing. Didn't give a shit at all. All right, fine. Goes, tries to be a badass, has to go find the person, get the person, go find another person, then he has to go back, get the other person. And that's pretty much it's the side quest movies. I'm not saying anything that nobody already is not aware of. This is a side quest movie of anything. So that's what he decides to do. Go, needs to find the huts. Per Sigourney Weaver gives him a ship, goes to see the twins. Rata, who's going to be fighting in a tournament, is actually going to be deciding, no, I don't like my dad. And that's voiced by Jeremy Allen White from The Bear, which it's a Hulu show, which is owned by Disney. If you didn't think that was ironic at all, fucking surprise. They love doing those little crossover stuff. And also, I don't know why, but Martin Scorsese is in the movie. Martin Scorsese is a vendor who had 5 lines for some unknown reason and decided to collect a paycheck. Why Scorsese even decided to do that, I have no idea. Maybe the guy was just bored, laying in his bed of millions of dollars. Makes no sense to me. But the internet remains undefeated and just can't help but wonder why at all. And honestly, it made no fucking sense, but fine, whatever. Has to goes, finds Rada, but the guy that Sigourney Weaver needed him to get his bounty is the guy that's been overseeing the tournaments and tells Mando, yeah, I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill him in the tournament, which makes no goddamn sense at all. Nothing about this movie can make almost any sense. So he leaves, goes and decides to fight with Rada, but then some bounty hunter that you're supposed to remember from the Clone Wars Rebels, I can't fucking recall, goes to go get, picks up Mando, takes him back to the twins, takes his helmet. But this one of the dumbest fucking things in this movie is to where that they were even able to go and threw him in the Chamber of Secrets with the white dragon snake. Which, all right, yeah, didn't look too bad. Credit where credit's due. But they take his helmet because they know that they can get a pretty good penny for the Beskar armor. Leaves all the other armor on him with his weapons, throws him in the Chamber of Secrets, and throws his helmet back to him. Fucking why? Why on God's green earth would you think that was a smart move? I don't know. I don't know. But the internet still will remain undefeated on those regards. Decides to go back to Sigourney Weaver, get his bounty, and then boom, movie ends. It's not even worth your time, your energy, and this is gonna flop. I have no doubt in my mind that it is going to flop. But the problem, depending on how you want to look at it, Star Wars and the Mandalorian and Grogu. And let's face it, critic scores, oh yeah, they are the most important because they are always accurate, aren't they? They are always correct. And everything that they do, they can do no wrong. Fucking genius. Because then you got people that want to make the comparisons from what everyone was saying towards the Phantom Menace. 54% to 59%. I will watch Phantom Menace 1,000 times over compared to this absolute trash. I will enjoy that movie all fucking day. Compared to this, without question. Because you have people that are saying now, is it woke or not? Is it trash or not? That is what we are now having to see and deal with. Compared to Mandalorian, even going off for the boys. Okay, the boys. I didn't do a review on the boys. I checked out of that show after season 2. 3. I couldn't do it. Season 1 I thought was really good. Season 1, boys, awesome. Great stuff. Had a lot of potential. Really nice. Carl Urban was great. Yeah, he was pretty good in Mortal Kombat. I thought Scott Adkins would have been better as Johnny Cage, but that's just me. Oh, yeah, Mortal Kombat was actually a pretty decent movie. I actually quite enjoyed it. Pretty good movie. But now we're going to be seeing everything else that the cope is coming. The Copium Express is coming that we must love, respect, and you have to appreciate this movie because heaven forbid at all that anybody has a different speculation on what this movie was supposed to be. And I'll even go back. Oh God, that's back in 2023. Back when it was horrible. Katie Sackhoff. Absolutely. But now, let's see here. Going back to the ratings, let's take a look. Grogu fanatically tapping on the back of Din's helmet is still one of the funniest bits in The Mandalorian and Grogu. No, it's not. I hate to be the bearer of bad news. No, it's not. If you think that is funny, that's great. I hope you can enjoy staying and having fun with the rest of your coloring book. And I hope that it makes you very happy. Because now they're even trying to do more wall art, more fan art for the movie, trying to get more people to see it. But fuck you, Ray. God, it was fucking horrible. Because this is the thing about Grogu. Fucking variety of all fucking people. Just kick it. Kick it right through the goddamn wall. That is what needs to happen with Grogu now at this point. Because once Grogu talks, once Grogu opens his mouth, once anything happens with Grogu, he has outserved his purpose. Grogu is in The Mandalorian for one purpose and one purpose alone, and he was made for one purpose alone. That's for the toys. That is it. I could have honestly enjoyed Mandalorian a lot more, and it could have been a lot more interesting if you just had The Mandalorian. None of this crossover shit with Boba Fett, just The Mandalorian. Aside from screwing everything else, but Pedro Pascal in this movie he didn't give a shit. I have no doubt that 90% of the movie probably was his stunt double while he was phoning in whatever the hell he's doing, kissing Stephen Colbert on the fucking mouth on fucking television, which is a great way to promote your movie. If you ever wanted to know how to promote your movie, doing that is probably, great ideas, great marketing. Fuck, Pedro just needs to come out and say it. Like, dude, we all know. No one cares. Just say you're gay. But he's not going to do that. Because heaven forbid, because then again, this is going to be Hollywood. And that's what they love to do. All the ratings. The number one movie in the world. This is the number one movie in the world.
The number one movie in the world is The Mandalorian and Grogu.
This is the way.
We're counting on both of you.
Star Wars is
Kathleen
back.
Kennedy.
And bigger than ever is back.
Go back
And bigger than ever in
Counting. We're counting on both of you.
You cannot change my mind, nor could you even tell me otherwise. That woman is 76 years old. I hope I look pretty fucking good when I'm 76 years old. But let's do this. You cannot tell me that was not a Kathleen Kennedy insert. I have zero doubt in my mind at all that was absolutely a Kathleen Kennedy insert. Because the Force is female and you need to know about it. Because heaven forbid you do not acknowledge the greatness that is Kathleen Kennedy, who's going to be sleeping on her bed of millions of dollars, leaving with all of her accolades. Why? Because the Force is female.
Star Wars is back. And bigger than ever in
It's not. If they're going to sit there and say that Star Wars is back, then that means they lost it. You can't have something go back. Oh, Star Wars is back. Star Wars is back. Because you lost it. And you screwed it up horribly. But I do have to say, visually, that scene, not bad. Looked pretty good. Fucking stupid ass writing, though. Because that's where Din Djarin decides to get bit by the fucking penis from hell. And the only person that can give him a potion was the one random person that Grogu decided to find. The only one. Yeah, give him this. He'll be good. There he lives. Genius. Just sheer genius.
IMAX.
Impressive.
Strap in.
Don't miss the most exciting movie of the summer.
I like this kid.
Star Wars, The Mandalorian and Grogu.
With the dumbest title for a movie that I could have ever thought of. Made no point, served no purpose, no porpoise. Probably because I had to put a freaking walrus in my review of it. I can guarantee that is why. They did not have the time or the means or the resources to want to do anything else. Cheers, buddy. Hope you are doing well. That's going to be Disney Star Wars. Is anybody going to be excited for Starfighter? Let's see. You can check it out right here. Oh, God. The internet remains undefeated.
Obi-Wan never told you what happened to your father.
He told me enough! He told me you killed him.
No. I am your father.
And I am your daughter.
That's impossible.
That is great. But it's just not going to work. Mandalorian, no. All right, let's do this. Ryan Gosling. We finished filming Starfighter, and now we're editing. We have a clear plan for the franchise's next steps. We're totally immersed in it. This plan has been gestating for some time. If you think that Ryan Gosling, look, he was great. Project Hail Mary. Awesome. Great in that movie. And if you think he's going to be great in this, maybe. But now you're relying on star power, okay? If you think star power is going to be one of the things that's going to take to put asses back in seats for Star Wars, it's not going to happen. You could have every A-list actor in the world right now to be put in a Star Wars movie. It is going to do nothing. It is going to do absolutely nothing because Star Wars, as I've said, and a lot of other people have said, is dead. Star Wars has been dead for a very long time. And here's the thing, it's not going to come back. If this is what Disney is willing to do after being gone for now more than half a decade, 7 years from the big screen, and you are going to try and use Ryan Gosling. Oh, Ryan Gosling's a great actor. I have no problem with the guy. Great in Project Hail Mary. But his stardom, star power, is just not going to do it. There is nothing that can save Star Wars. Hollywood is the champion of self-destruction. They are incapable of fixing themselves and taking any form of criticism. Because let's face it, what happens when you criticize anything in Hollywood now? You're a racist. You are a sexist. You are a bigot. You are everything under the sun. And that is because we are the problem. Yes, we are. We are the problem. We are the ones that now are facing the backlash because we have any form of input on anything that is coming from Star Wars or Hollywood. Having an opinion on anything now, you just can't. You are not allowed. And that's how they want to see it. And here we are. Still. All right. So we go to the Odyssey. Christopher Nolan arguably has top tier power in Hollywood. No matter how you want to look at it. Look, okay. Tenet was shit. I can't understand that movie to save my life. I don't understand it. I watched that movie 4 times. Last time I saw it was probably about 7 months ago. Tried watching it. I cannot understand that movie at fucking all. I don't get it. Interstellar, great fucking movie. Batman trilogy, sensational. I didn't mind the Dark Knight Rises. Didn't mind it. But this is where we're going to be at now. His work, anything he wants, he gets. But the casting for this, I just can't fucking understand. The internet is still undefeated with the memes for Ellen Page. They are not ever going to lose. They're just not. Oh, we have again.
She, her! She, her!
All right, even that hurt my fucking ears. Because it's out. Lupita Nyong'o. God. All right, look. I have nothing against this woman. I have nothing at all. I am sure that she is a very nice person. The Odyssey star, Lupita Nyong'o, responds to racist casting backlash. This is a mythological story. And Homer, oh God. All right, look, I'm not going to pretend I know every single thing about Homer's work and anything from the Odyssey. I know what I know, but what I don't know is even more. It is even more. It is even greater. It's even bigger because I. it's a huge fucking world. But this is the woman that sailed 1,000 ships, or she stole 1,000 ships. Hmm? Yes, it's a mythological story. But when you're having people from the Greek government, Greek philosophers telling you that no, there weren't people of color back then anywhere near the country, you have a fucking problem. All right. You are going to have a big problem. And that's just not, it's not going to fly. If you think this movie is going to flop, sorry, it's not. It's Christopher Nolan. It's not going to flop. This movie will not flop at all. What it will do, and what I think it will do, is this will underperform like no other. But it's not going to flop. It's just not. Christopher Nolan's power. Is this going to break him? Is this going to ruin his career? Is he going to be put in director's jail like J.J. Abrams? But this is what you wanted to go to. All right. Achilles.
Who are you, soldier? Achilles. Achilles. I'll remember the name.
Yep. Nailed it.
Is there no one else?
Now, now this is what we have. Elliot Page. And look, I'm not sure if this is something that they've officially boasted and have officially posted around. What the fuck? God. You got Helen of Detroit, too. Okay. If you wanted this to be your movie, then here you go. Because now you are going to have even more problems with Travis Scott. Let's see. Why did Nolan want this? Let's try and pull it up here. Christopher Nolan explains controversial Travis Scott casting in The Odyssey. All right. Explain this to me, Christopher. Let's see here. The rapper 35 caught eye of movie fans when he appeared in early television spots known as a upcoming adaptation of the ancient Greek epic poem in recent months. I cast him because what the fuck off? I cast him because I wanted to nod towards the idea that this story has been handed down as an oral poetry, which is analogous to rap, Nolan said. Okay, Christopher, you're not ever gonna see this, man. You're not. That's cool. We're not buddies. We're not pals. You have no idea who I am. That is a-okay. But that statement's fucking retarded. It is the Odyssey for modern audiences, which is what this is. Odyssey for modern audiences. It's your movie, man. You can do what you want as you please. That is absolutely your right. And I am nobody that would say anything otherwise. I'm just a guy with an opinion. That is all. I am no one special. I just love talking about movies. But your casting, well,
Come on. Grr! Ah! Take that. Ark, why won't you open? I give up.
the internet will remain undefeated. Lupita Nyong'o fires back on backstory casting in the Odyssey. Claims cast is representative of the world. Are you fucking serious? All right. Show me. Look, there's no other way. I'm beating a dead horse at this point. You are representing the Odyssey for the world. It's just like what did Netflix do with Cleopatra? How'd that go? Tell me please how that went, Christopher, because I don't think you're gonna like how it ends. It's just not gonna work. And again, I have nothing against Lupita Nyong'o. She seems like a very nice person. But the only thing right now that is going to destroy this movie, that would make it flop, the only thing that I can think of right now that would make it flop is if now you have the cast go after the audience. Because that has worked none. Let's face it, we've all seen it. You've seen exactly what happens when the cast attacks the fans. Writers, directors, producers go after the audience. And look, there are 8 billion people on this planet. All right. I'm not going to pretend that there's not a few ists or phobes or none of that nonsense. Look, I'm not going to pretend that there. Don't do it. Don't be a piece of shit. All right. But you know what you're doing is wrong. And it's just not going to work. The internet still, and you can't disrespect the fans. They are the ones, we are the ones giving you our hard-earned dollars. All right. To do this. That is what we are doing. And if you think by any form of the imagination, what the fuck? No. Now, Robert Eggers, I could have absolutely seen him done the Odyssey. That, yeah, I could see that. I think Robert Eggers could have been a bit of a better choice. But instead, this is where you wanted to go. Okay. That's fine, man. If you wanted to go this way, have fun, go nuts. But I'm telling you right now, when this comes back to bite you in the ass, and it will, you could just say Mr. Sinister told you. Because it's not going to work in your favor. I wish you the best. I hope it is good. I hope it is good. And if this movie is good, I will sing it from the highest fucking praises. Or you can just be like Black fucking Snape in HBO. And Harry Potter. God, that show could have been so perfect. And as I said before, that could have rivaled Game of Thrones. Except for Black Snape. That is what you wanted, and that is what you got. Time will tell. And I hope it is going to be something that you are okay with and that you want to live with. Black Snape's gonna tank that fucking show. I did see that the actor that's playing, was it Jenny Weasley is like done, backed out after the second season. Don't know what was going on with that. Not sure. But now we got Papa Musk involved. The Odyssey. Why Elon Musk and his troll army's attacks aren't just silly, but wildly inaccurate. Okay. From the team that brought you Why Snow White Latina, Why Are There Black People in the Rings of Power, and Star Wars Has Gone Woke, get fucked, comes the latest online onslaught against an anticipated Hollywood project that committed the unfathomable sin of having a diverse cast. Okay. Let's just take a second for that one, shall we? Everyone good? All right. There just weren't certain people in that part of the world at that time. I hate to be the bearer of bad news. It's not going to work out in your favor, bud. In recent days, Twitter trolls have formed a what the fuck? Phalanx, whatever, and pointed their squarely at the Odyssey, Christopher Nolan's $250 million adaptation of Homer's epic, scheduled to hit cinemas July 17th. They have not actually seen the film yet, mind you, but have nevertheless managed to work themselves into a lather over a pair of castings through Paige's character isn't even confirmed yet as Achilles' ghost, and Lupita Nyong'o's as Helen of Troy. It's pretty much there. Like the writing is on the wall, and there's people that have done like bigger deep dives into what's been going on and what's being shown. We get it. We know who's going to be in. Okay. Fine. You can absolutely set it up that way. But keep in mind, the point of a trailer is to sell you on a movie. That's the point of a trailer. If I'm wrong, let me know, please. I'll gladly listen to both sides and take everything into consideration. But the point of a trailer is supposed to sell you on the movie. I'm going to see it. And like I said, if it is as good as it's supposed to be, sure. Forget that Achilles and Helen of Troy are both fictional characters navigating a mythological fable, repellent with a giant cyclops, six-headed Cilia. God, the grammar police are going to kick my ass for this one. And assorted other gods and monsters. Or that these are just two actors in a giant cast that includes mostly white folk. All right. You want to look at it through rose-colored glasses that way? Fine. You are more than welcome to. But again, this is just going to be one of the dumbest things is that you can attack the fans. Because then what's it going to be? Why aren't you showing up to it? Why didn't you see the movie? Well, you told me not to. You told me not to see it. And I'm sure there are going to be some people that are not going to see it because of that fact. Could be some, could be a big handful. I don't know. I can't speak for them. But if this is going to be one of the things that's going to turn people off from that movie, is you attacking the fans. I do not recommend it. It is not encouraged at all. Because I don't want this crap popping up. Good Lord. And even some... All right. We'll get into this. We will get into the trailer of The Odyssey. because I know they're gonna try and claim the hell out of it. I'm gonna try to be gotta be somewhat good with this one. Because at no point did I ever think that I was gonna hear
We won
say
the war.
daddy in a trailer. But there's always this.
Help me go home.
The Matt Damon needs to get home saga remains undefeated. The guy is always just trying to go home. The Martian, Bourne series. The guy's just trying to go home. That's all. That's all he wants. Yeah, Matt Damon's a really good actor. I'm not gonna say he's my favorite ever, but I can't say that I've hated anything that the guy's in. Then we got Battinson here.
This is a household waiting for master.
Where is it?
I want you to choose me.
Anne Hathaway. Yeah. Can't go wrong with Anne Hathaway. Actually, yes, you can. If you want to go back and see a 200-year-old Meryl Streep and The Devil Wears, what is it, Prada, too? Good God.
Ithaca's king is coming back.
No, he's not.
Ah. Let's see here.
You need me for a daddy.
I want to play that one more time.
They're pining me for a daddy.
Look, at no point in a representation of the Odyssey would I ever expected somebody to say daddy. All right. Jesus Christ. Okay. That's how you wanted to play it. By all means. It's not going to serve me any fucking favors just to bitch, moan, and complain about it. It is what it is. Would I have put that in there? No. I'm just a guy on the internet with an opinion. But hey, if that's how you guys want to run it, you are more than welcome to do so. What's the worst that could happen, right? Let's see here. Okay. I don't know anything about what armor was supposed to look like back then. I've heard some people say yay. I've heard some people say nay. It is not supposed to look that way. I don't know what I'm looking at or what I'm talking about when it comes to that. Could that be? I would like to say that that's supposed to be some kind of accuracy. Okay. Time will tell. Let's see here.
I think it's asleep.
There you go. There we go. The Odyssey, ladies and gentlemen. And if it flops, which it won't. All right. I highly doubt that this movie will flop. But if it does, it is our fault and we are the problem. I'm going to cut it off here, guys. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate all of you. Mandalorian and Grogu, Baby Yoda movie. My review is out. Check it out. Thank you all. Love ya. Until we meet again.